Good morning. It's been a great morning, you guys. It's been a great morning. I'm here at Starbucks, about to pick up my coffee, and I'll update you when I get my coffee because I'm nervous. I always get so nervous when I pull up to the window. Make sure it's focused on me. I probably just messed it up. We shall see. Hi. Good, how are you? Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one. Thank you. Let's see if you guys are focused. Oh, perf. Oh, wow, perf. I have to go to the bathroom, and I just, on my way, I knew I should have asked them before I even left the house while I was still getting ready. But I asked my manager if I could come in at 10:30 because I didn't get my first appointment booked, which was 10 o'clock. And then I texted him when I was driving, well, when I was at a light, let's clarify. And I said, can I come in at 10:30? My first appointment never got booked. And he goes, you want to come in at 11:15? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. So I now need to be over at the shuttle stop around 10:30 so I can comfortably get there and whatever. So I have 40 minutes. So I think what I'm gonna do, you guys, so I bought my scooter for work. I do still planning on finding a new job. I'm gonna give myself until the beginning of the year. I got some breakfast. Got a egg and cheddar sausage sandwich. And the huge, I did light ice today because the last time I got one of these, I had the regular amount of ice and this much drink. Like there was a shot of espresso, which is this much drink, and then a little bit of milk, so it made this much drink, you know? And so it was, the whole cup was filled with ice, and I just feel like we pay way too much for these drinks at Starbucks. I don't know why I continue to go back, especially because they constantly get my drink messed up. Like, who else is a victim of Starbucks drinks tasting disgusting, but then they give you hope one time, and you hold on to that hope that you have for Starbucks drinks because the love you have for it. And then one time, actually, I don't think I've done it a couple times. I think I only did it this one time because that's the only time that's coming to mind where I tasted my drink when I was at the window because I was like, I am so tired of my espresso tasting burnt in my drink when I know what it should taste like, you know? And I asked them to remake my drink, and they were not too fond of me asking for my drink to be remade. I did just brush my teeth, so I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. Okay, no, it's good. It's good. It just needs to be swirled around. Let's do a little taste test for my sandwich. It's a little toasty. A little toasty. How's everyone's Saturday? It's going to be a great freaking day. A great freaking day. I think I'm gonna go to the gym and do abs and cardio tonight, so that way I can and I think I'm gonna do fasted cardio in the morning. So let's see if I stick to it, even though I'm not too good with fasted, because I feel like I'm gonna throw up if I don't eat anything in the morning. Like before I work out. There's days where I could literally go until like 2 p.m. if I'm not overexerting myself to eat, but if I work out, I feel like I need a little something in my stomach before I go do it. So fasted cardio tends to make me just feel really sick. So I want to get into doing that because I know that's how you burn the most fat. But I also should just be doing 30 minutes on the Stairmaster every night at the gym. But I need to start getting there earlier because once it gets to like a certain time, I'm like, deuces, I don't want to do cardio because it's so late. But that's my own fault for going so late. But anyways, taste test. Cheers, you guys get the first taste. That is yummy. low-key might need to go find somewhere to go to the bathroom. Quick potty break. Oh my gosh. I can't with myself. I got my coworkers and I some frosted cookies. So I'd say this trip was successful before work. Okay, mission, get to the shuttle before it leaves because there is one sitting there right now. Hopefully they saw me peek. I literally peeked and I was like, oh, I gotta run. Now I'm walking the opposite way. I should have probably went all the way down to the other one, but that guy's still walking too. So we're taking this elevator. This is like the back elevator no one ever takes, so that's kind of why I like taking it, because then I can film and talk to you guys and blah 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 blah, you know. But this waist trainer, y'all, I've been consistent. I don't know if you can see, but makes me not be able to breathe. But you guys, today my schedule is amazing and I am going to have an amazing day, and I hope everyone else has an amazing day. So chat with y'all soon. Cheers. And I'm back. Where is she? There she is, little Roxy baby. She's so sweet. She's been a really good girl this time. She has not peed or pooped in the house. Good girl, Roxy baby. And there's Cheeto. He's gonna go outside now. Cheeto. You wanna come outside, Cheeto? Come on, Cheeto. No? You wanna go outside? He's so handsome. Okay, Cheeto. Bye. You go, buddy. Who's out there? No. You change your mind? That's weird, because usually he stays out all night. When I first started pet sitting for him, he used to stay out all night. You gonna go, baby? Okay, bye. Roxy. And Cheeto. You coming? Okay, bye. They're so funny. I'm gonna leave them outside for a little bit. They need some fresh air. Cheeto. You don't want to? Okay. Let's see. Cheeto's not ready yet. He's gonna jump up here and ask for water. So, remember the cookies I told you I secured for my coworkers? I forgot them in the car. Leave it to me. But at least, hey, now I got some cookies. And little kitty girlie, she's back. You coming? No? Okay. Okay. Okay, bye. She just wanted to make sure it was okay to be out there still. She's so funny. And Roxy, I don't know where Roxy is. I think she's on the other side of the house. I don't know. Their backyard's not very big, so she can't be too far. But anyways, I got off early today. I literally clocked out at 3:33 p.m. I had 2 men today, which was so nice because I got done with every service early. And then my last client, she was super, super sweet. So I had a really, really good day today, and I'm very, very happy because, you know, some days when you're just having, or weeks or months where you're just having a rough time and you're like, want to quit your job like I've been talking about, and then you just have a weekend of really, really good people, and it makes it all worth it, you know? Like, it makes me know and remember why I'm in this career path, because I am a people person. I've always been. And actually, me working my first job at 16, which it was at Culver's, my mom told me I needed to get a job if I wanted to buy clothes and pay for my nails to get done and stuff like that, because it just got to a point where I was like, can I have this? Can I have this? Can I have this? And I needed a job. Well, I needed to get my license, and I literally was applying for a job, and I needed to get my license at Culver's I needed to get my license, because if I didn't get my license, then I would have obviously had to like make other arrangements to go to work. But I was like, no, if I'm getting a job, I need my license. So I was 16 and a half and I finally got my license. I didn't get my license right away, which is kind of crazy. Like I thought that I would have gotten my license like the second I could on my birthday, but no, I didn't. So yeah, so I got my first job at 16 and I got my license the same time I got my job, because I wanted to drive myself to work. So I knew he would be back. He's so cute. But yeah, and the reason why I brought up my first job is because that job got me out of my shell. I was in the front line at a fast food restaurant, and that definitely is the way that I broke out of my shell, as like, you know, when you're just a kid and you're shy and you don't like want to speak out. Or I was one of those kids that never wanted to raise my hand in class because I didn't want to be seen. Like I just did not want people to look at me. I didn't want to be noticed. I wanted to slide under the radar and not be looked at, you know? And so after I got my first job at 16, I just natural customer service. And that's what I've been in. I worked at the Red Door Spa, which is a very well-known Elizabeth Arden Red Door, if you guys know what that is. That was my first spa job. And so, okay, so here's my job history. I'll just explain it real quick. Culver's. Then I worked at Claire's Icing when I was 18. Before I graduated high school, I ended up getting a job at Claire's and Icing. I was working at Claire's first, and then Icing opened a position, and then they're super close to each other, so I just went to the other location. So then I worked at Icing, and then after Icing, I went to Journey's shoe store. So I sold shoes. I was a shoe sales girl. And then after that, what did I do after that? I gotta think about this for a second. What did I do? Let me think about this. Hold on, I'll be back, because I can't let... So the lighting is terrible because they have orange lights in here. So I'm orange. Oompa Loompa. I was trying to think if they were orange or green, but their hair is green and they're orange. So... oh, there's a bird flying by. Anyways, my camera ended up running out of storage after that, before that last clip ended. So where it cut off is where my storage ended up cutting me off. But I thought about it for a while, and I'm pretty sure after Journeys, I went to the Red Door Salon and Spa. And then I worked there for about 5.5 years-ish, and then the pandemic hit. And before the pandemic hit, I went to cosmetology school during that 5 years. It only took me a year and a half, but anyways, I ended up joining the hair program at the Red Door. Ended up deciding I don't really like doing hair as much as I thought I would. So then I quit the Red Door before they ended up closing, because they completely went out of business, like literally a couple months before I ended up quitting, which is crazy because that just means that I got out at the perfect time. Pandemic hit. I started working at Topgolf before the pandemic hit, and then I got furloughed with Topgolf. After Topgolf, I left, went to work for DoorDash support for not even a week. I want to say it was 3 weeks I worked there, because it was an at-home job and I was not understanding the job. It was a lot of learning, and I was also going through a really, really bad, it was a breakup, but not a breakup because we weren't together, but like, anyways, we ended up falling out, and I was mentally not in the right headspace. I will one day maybe possibly share that story with you guys, but I look back at that person that I was back then, and I'm just so grateful that I have grown into such a better person, even in that 4 years that it's been. But anyways, so after DoorDash support, I left my job and decided to work off my savings. Went and lived with Jamie, actually, in where she lives in her small little town, and lived there through her wedding. October came, I got my job back at Topgolf, worked there, got suspended within 2 weeks because I overserved when really there was a manager that didn't like me and didn't want me to come back in the first place. So I ended up only working there for 2 weeks, got 1 paycheck out of it, and ended up having to look for another job. I got a job at UPS. Funny because I was just actually talking about this job today with somebody, but I was like at the warehouse and they ended up putting me in like a huge Amazon return truck, and I had to organize Amazon like returns. So boxes were all furked up, and it was a man's job. I will say, if there is jobs for men, it is construction, that, and building homes and stuff. Like, what is that? I guess that's construction. I'm such an idiot. That's construction. But anyways, after I left UPS, I ended up going to Amazon, and this was all in 2021. And after Amazon, I left my job again. And what did I do? I ended up DoorDashing and Instacarting, and did that throughout the summer. And then I ended up getting a job at the Red Door, at the Village, where I used to work, which is a health club, and it is also a spa. And now I left there in May, so I worked from there for 3 years, and then I left from there to where I work now. That's Alyssa's job history. Oh my gosh, you guys probably could care less, but there it is. That's my job history. There's my resume right there, y'all. Hire ya, girl. I would like to do personal assistant work until I can get my own shit going. I'm just kidding. Honestly, I have thought about that, doing personal assistant work. But I'm here, I'm about to edit. I heated up some leftovers. I literally just heated up basically whatever I had left. I'm probably not gonna finish all that. I'm not gonna eat it after today because I leave here tomorrow. Today's my brother's birthday. Everyone say happy birthday, Ryan. So we're going out to dinner for his birthday tomorrow. So this is the last of the turkey leftovers for me. So we'll see how much of these mashed potatoes I can eat, because I heated up literally everything, and like I said, I am not gonna finish this, but cut to the next clip where both of those trays are completely gone. That'd be funny. But I'm gonna sit here, edit. I'm gonna go to the gym in probably about an hour. I parked right outside on the street, and you're not supposed to do that. I saw somebody else's car out there for like 3 days, and they weren't parked in guest parking. So I'm just praying that everything's fine, but I am gonna go to the gym later, and I will move my car then. So I'm forcing myself to go to the gym today because this morning I was like, I'm not gonna go. I'm just gonna stay here and hang out with Roxy tonight and the kitties, and we're just gonna watch movies, be lazy like I have been, you know? And I decided that I'm gonna force myself to go to the gym since I got off of work early. So that's what we're doing. I'll see you when I see you. Getting back to editing and eating. Huh, Roxy? Huh, Roxy Boo Boo? Roxy Boo Boo. She is waiting for her parents. I'm so upset, baby. Still love, still love, still love, still love. Nothing but love for you. Nothing but love, nothing but love. Sweet times on I made it. And guess what time it is, you guys? This is the crazy part right now. Just guess. 7:04. Like I said earlier, I was debating on doing back and by and cardio and, you know, but I just honestly literally thought someone was walking behind me. Anyways, I just don't feel like it. And I just feel like doing some cardio. But literally lately, you guys, I have not been working on upper body at all because my shoulder my shoulder, you guys. It is not okay. My shoulder, I feel like it's also holding like the trauma, like all my pain and stuff. They say manifests into pain in different areas of your body, and once you like release the trauma, it like releases the pain, which is kind of crazy. So I kind of want to look more into that and like how to do that, you know. But I feel like I'm sticking out, like for realsies, but I don't think I am, because like this one's angled, like that car is angled like that, and then this car is like up here, you know, like it's like angled, it's diagonal. You feel? Anyways, I don't know. I don't even know. But I'm gonna zoot it and boot it in there. So all up to you guys on what I do. I just love all of the lights on the trees at Christmas time. Like, it's just so pretty. I just love it. Woo, 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 woo. So pretty.
Where you going? Damn!
Okay, we're good. That would be so embarrassing, and I can barely even hear myself because of my headphones and the movie. So, can't talk for too long because I'm paranoid, you know, gym anxiety. But there are a lot of good-looking men here in this location. I might need to move over here. I love this gym. Oh my gosh, I love this gym. It's actually motivating to come to the gym when there's good-looking men here. Is that my gym? No chance. No shot. Alright guys, I'm here chilling with the kitty. And we got Roxy here. I'm gonna edit my vlog and try to catch up. I'm gonna try to just edit this one last vlog for tonight. That way I can just relax and just chill and just have a night to myself, you know? I'm watching Family Vacation. If you know, you know. It's not focusing. There we go. If you know, you know. Because this movie is one of the best Christmas movies. So funny. So freaking funny. But I figured it would be a good Christmas movie, or just movie in general, to put on in the background while I edit, because I've seen it a million times. And it's funny because I think I was explaining this yesterday, like watching something as an adult that you watched as a kid, like the meaning behind certain things, like that just like went over your head. And it's just like, I bet you because I have not watched this movie in forever, I bet if I just sat here and like watched the whole movie, I'd like catch different things. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my night. I just got the vlog downloaded. Need to go through it. I know some of it I can speed up. So that's that on that, you know? I say that so much, you know? Maybe you don't know. Well, now you know. Okay, what was your guys' favorite Christmas movie of all time? Like, you can see they're not even singing. They're not even really singing. That's so funny. My favorite Christmas movie of all time as a kid was The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. He is purring over there. He's baking. He's rolling some. He's making some rolls over there. My favorite Christmas movie of all time was The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. I truly as a kid really believed in Santa Claus, and I am so sorry and sad for the kids out there that didn't grow up with that kind of magic, because I kid you not, as a kid, that was like so magical, believing in Santa, and just like not the fact that he like a random man comes into your house one night a year and delivers presents. It's just like the magic of like believing that like he can get to every single kid in the whole world in one night. You know what I'm saying? But there's just magic in Christmas and everything, and I love the magic in things, and I think we've lost that over the years. So, oh my gosh, I forgot there's a Christmas tree in the background. So freaking cutie. But I'm gonna get to editing. I got lots to edit. I gotta catch up before Vlogmas starting on literally on freaking, what is it, Tuesday? Oh my gosh, no, Monday. Oh my gosh. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. See you later. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Bye from Roxy. Bye. You guys, I had to come back because it's playing in freaking Spanish. Oh my gosh, how do I fix this? I just had to tell you guys. Hold on, watch.
No estará en el jardín, Ross. Estará en nuestra sala.
This is so funny, the mod talking in Spanish. This is so funny.
Ah, mírenlo.
En realidad es hermoso.
¿Estupendo, no, Ross?
Sí, papi.
So funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. I was low-key like, did I like switch the TV to Spanish? But no, it literally says Christmas Vacation Spanish. I cannot believe that movie came out in 1989. Crazy. They don't make movies like this no more. No, they do not. Sad, sad day. Sad, sad world. But it's okay, y'all. Life is still good.
Thank you.